Namaste children, welcome to today math class. In fractions and decimal chapter, till now we completed addition of fractions, subtraction of fractions and comparison of fractions. And today class we are going to learn multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of fractions. How can we multiply two fractions? Let's see now. To multiply the fractions, we can take this formula: product of their numerators by product of their denominators. Multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators. After that, express the product is lowest form. Sir, what is lowest form? Lowest form is nothing but simplest form. Sir, what means what? If the numerator and denominator has any common factor other than 1, if they have any common factor, we'll divide with that common factor and we'll express the result is in lowest form or simplest form. So after converting the lowest form, if the result is improper fraction, then we need to convert into mixed fraction. By following these three steps, we'll try to do some examples based on multiplication of fractions. Let's see example 1 now. 5 by 2 into 3 2 by 5. 3 2 by 5. How can we multiply this both? 5 by 2 is a fraction, I mean improper fraction. 3 2 by 5 is the mixed fraction. So that mixed fraction convert into improper fraction. Then we will apply this operation multiplication. 5 by 2 into convert into improper one. Denominator into whole number part, 5 into 3 plus add the numerator by 5. 5 by 2 into 5 3s are 15, 15 plus 2 by 5. 5 by 2 into 15 plus 2 how much? 17 by how much? 5. 17 by 5. Now we got both fractions. How can I multiply these both fractions? What is the formula we have? Product of their numerators by product of their denominators. Multiply the numerators. 5 into 17, 5 into 17 by 2 into 5, 2 into 5. Let's simplify this. 17 5s are 85 by 5 2s are 10. Now see, is there any common factor for this both? Yes, we can see that 5 is the common factor of both numerator and denominator. 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 3 left, 5 7s are 35. I got 17 by 2. What I did now? This mixed I convert into improper. Then I multiply the numerators, I multiply denominators. The result is not lowest form. Then I convert it to lowest form. After that I found that the product is improper fraction. 17 by 2 is improper fraction. So express into mixed fraction. Express into mixed fraction. Let me go to rough work. 17 by 2 we have to express into mixed fraction. 2 8s are 16. 7 minus 6 1. So can I write mixed fraction 1? 8 1 by 2. 8 1 by 2. So that is the way to multiply the fractions. If it is mixed fraction, convert improper, then multiply, convert lowest form. If the product is improper, we have to express as a mixed fraction. Hope you understood how to multiply the fractions. Let's see continuation. Okay, children. Now we'll see value of the product. What is meant by value of the product? Take any two whole numbers other than 0 and 1 and multiply and see what is its result. I mean, how is its result? Is the result is more than each number or less than each number? Let's see in the case of whole numbers first. Take any two whole numbers other than 0 and 1. So let me take two whole numbers 3 comma 8. 3 comma 8 are two whole numbers. Now multiply these two Find the product of 3 comma 8. 3 into 8 is equal to how much? 24. The result value 24 is more than each whole number. The result value 24 is more than each whole number. It is more than 3 and also it is more than 8. Not only these two, you take any two whole numbers other than 0 and 1, multiply and check the result. The result is always more than each number. Now let's see what about its result when I multiply two fractions. When we multiply two fractions, think about the result value. Is that result value is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? Let's see now in the case of fractions. First, let us see by taking two proper fractions. Two proper fractions. Take any two proper fractions, find the product and check the result. How is the result? Is the result is more than each number or less than each number? Let's see in the case of two proper fractions. Then we will see two improper fractions. Two improper fractions. Hope you are understanding. I said take any two proper fractions. Let me take 1 by 2 comma 2 by 5. 1 by 2 comma 2 by 5 are two proper fractions. Two proper fractions. Now find the product of these two. Find product of 1 by 2 comma 2 by 5. Multiply this both. 1 by 2 into 2 by 5. Multiply its numerators by multiply its denominators. 1 2s are 2 by 2 5s are 10. 2 5s are 10. Okay. Now see what? By multiplying these two, I got 2 by 10. We can convert it to lowest form also. 2 1s are 2 5s are is equal to how much? 1 by 5. By multiplying these two proper fractions, I got the result is 1 by 5. Now tell me, is that 1 by 5 is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? Think about it once. What is the decimal form of 1 by 2? Half. 0.51. What is the decimal form of 2 by 5? You can go for division also if you don't know this. Right? 5 zeros are 0. 2 decimal point will take 0 here. 5 4s are 20. How much I got? 0.4 I got. 2 by 5 is 0.4. Now see what is 1 by 5? 1 by 5 decimal form. 5 0 is 0. 1 decimal point will take into place of quotient 0 here. 5 2s are 10 I got. What is the remainder? 0. 1 by 5 is nothing but I got 0.2. Now see how that 0.2 is that 0.2 is more than this 2 or less than this 2? Yes, we can see that 0.2 is smaller than 0.5 and also 0.2 is smaller than 0.4. Means what we can say? 1 by 5. The product of these two proper fractions 1 by 5 is smaller than each fraction 1 by 2 and 2 by 5. Yes? Now we can make conclusion now. Not all these two. You take any two proper fractions and check this result. The product value, I mean the result must be smaller than each fraction. What is the conclusion, ma? When two proper fractions are multiplied, the product value, what we can say, ma? Product value is smaller. Product value is smaller than each fraction. Here we observe clearly 1 by 5 0.2 is smaller than this both 0.5 and 0.4. Now let's see in the case of two improper fractions. Then after that we take one proper, one improper also. Now let us take two improper fractions. Let me take 5 by 2 and 3 by 2. 5 by 2 and 3 by 2 are two improper fractions. Now let's see what is its product. When I multiply these two improper fractions, we'll see what is the product value. Is that product value is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? Now let's multiply 5 by 2 and 3 by 2. So when I multiply this both 5 by 2 and 3 by 2, 5 into 3, multiply numerators by multiply denominators is equal to 5 3s are 15 by 4. Now verify one, is that result value 15 by 4 is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? See what is 5 by 2 actually? 5 by decimal expansion. 5 by 2, half of 5, 2.5. 3 by 2 means what? Half of 3, 1.5. Similarly, possible, right? Decimal expression of 15 by 4. 15 by 4. Let's see. 4 3s are 12. 5 minus 2. 3 left. Decimal point here. 0. 4 7s are 28. 2 left. 4 5s are 20. So what is the result? 3.75. 15 by 4 is nothing but I got 3.75. Now verify once how the 3.75 is. Yes, the 3.75 is more than 2.5 and also more than 1.5. Now what we can conclude now? When we multiply two improper fractions, the result is more than each fraction. The result is more than each fraction. What we can make conclusion now? When two improper fractions when two improper fractions are multiplied, the product value is, the result is, how the result now? It is more than each fraction. The product value is more than, which is more than each fraction. The product value is more than each fraction. This, what is the product of two proper fractions, two improper fractions? What we observed now? By multiplying two proper fractions, the result value is smaller than each fraction. When we multiply two improper fractions, the result value is more than each fraction. Let's see the product of one proper, one improper. Okay children, now we take the product of proper and improper fractions. Let's see what is its product. Is the product is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? Now let me take, let 1 by 2 is one proper fraction. 1 by 2 is one proper fraction. And 5 by 2 I am taking one improper fraction. 5 by 2 is improper fraction. 5 by 2 is improper fraction. Now let's multiply this both, proper and improper fractions. Multiply 1 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Now multiply this both, one proper fraction, one improper fraction. 1 by 2 proper fraction is multiplied with improper fraction. So multiply their numerators and multiply their denominators. 1 5s are 5 by 2 2s are 4. Now see how is the result now? Is the result is more than each fraction or less than each fraction? How can we say? We can make all the three are right fractions or by converting decimals also we can check. What is 1 by decimal form? Half, nothing but 0.51. 5 by 2, half of 5, how much now? 2.5. What is decimal form of 5 by 4? Decimal form of 5 by 4 is 4 1s are 4, 1.0, 4 2s are 8, then what? 4 5s are 20. I got 1.25. I got 1.25. Tell me then how is that 1.25? Yes, 1.25 is more than 0.5 and this 1.25 is less than 2.5. Now what we can say now? The product of proper and improper fraction is, when we multiply one proper and improper fraction, the product value, the result value is more than proper fraction and less than improper fraction. Less than improper fraction. What we can write for conclusion? When proper and improper fraction, proper and improper fraction are multiplied. When proper and improper fraction are multiplied, what is the result? What is the product? The product is more than the proper fraction. The product is more than proper fraction. Product is more than proper fraction and less than improper fraction. And less than improper fraction. Improper fraction. Yes, what we observed in all the three cases. First, I took two proper fractions and I multiplied, and I observed the result is smaller than each proper fraction. Second case, I took two improper fractions, I multiplied the two improper fractions, and I observed the product value is more than each improper fraction. In third case, we took one proper fraction, one improper fraction, and by multiplying the product value, the result value is more than the proper fraction and less than the improper fraction. So this is about product values. What are the results by multiplying two proper, two improper, one proper and one improper? Now let's see exercise problems. Okay children, now we'll see exercise 2.3 problems. First bit, second one I'm explaining here. They are asking find 1 by 7 of 2 by 9, 1 by 7 of 6 by 5, 1 by 7 of 3 by 10. Already we know what is meant by this half. Half represents multiplication. Half represents multiplication. Let's see solution now. First A1, we have to find 1 by 7 of 2 by 9. 1 by 7 of 2 by 9. B1, we have to find 1 by 7 of 6 by 5. 1 by 7 of 6 by 5 we have to find. And the last one C1, we have to find the value of 1 by 7 of 3 by 10. 1 by 7 half 3 by 10. Half represents multiplication. Let's simplify for this one. Solution 1 by 7 half 2 by 9. 1 by 7 half represents multiplication 2 by 9. Fraction into fraction. How can we multiply the fractions? The product of numerators by product of denominators. 1 2s are 2 by 7 9s are 63. 2 by 63. There is no common factor other than 1. It is in lowest form, simplest form, and also it is proper fraction. So we can stop here itself. Then let's continue B1 now. B1 1 by 7 half represents multiplication. Half represents multiplication. What is second one? 6 by 5. Multiply fractions. Product of their numerators by product of their denominators. 1 6 are 6 by 7 5 are 35. 6 by 35 is in lowest form and also proper fraction. So let's go to next one now. 1 by 7 half represents multiplication 3 by 10. Multiply the fractions. How can I multiply fractions? Multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators. Product of their numerators by product of their denominators. 1 3 is a 3 by 7 10 is a 70. 3 by 70 is lowest form, proper fraction. That is the way to multiply the fractions. Half represents multiplication, then multiply numerators, multiply denominators. Convert into lowest form. If the result is improper fraction, we have to express as a mixed fraction.